What's going on, everyone? I'm the OPJellicent. So I find that in a lot of offense versus offense matchups, the match ends up coming down to the speed tiers of the Choice Scarfers, and for that reason, I'm using a bulky offense today with a really fast Choice Scarfer being Noivern. We also have Frisk to be able to scout the opposing team's Choice Scarfers and know what endgame path is the best option, whether it be this, Tapu Koko, maybe even Sucker Punch Mega Mawile, so that is very useful. Mega Mawile is able to abuse the momentum that Noivern provides, because a lot of people are going to respond to this using Tapu Fini, Magirna, and you can just U-turn into Mega Mawile and throw off really strong attacks. Tapu Koko is the defogger of choice, it is also the Z-move user. I've been running into a lot of Hawlucha, and every time I do, and I don't have Tapu Koko or Zapdos, I just lose the game, so I don't want that to be the case today. Gliscor is the electric immunity, the ground immunity, and the stealth rocker. Empoleon doesn't have rocks or defog, it's just a nice steel type that can actually sponge fairy and psychic type hits, unlike Mega Mawile, and it also gives me a priority Aqua Jet to help out with Z Celebrate Victini. And then finally we have Assault Vest Tangrowth, which is here for Ash Greninja, here for Tapu Koko and whatnot, so that's going to be the team. Let's get started. Alright, I have a game right here. My opponent has a Golisopod, which is really cool. I'm thinking they're going to lead off with their Mega Medicham, which I don't really lead all too well against. I think I will lead Noivern, as they turn out to be choice bands, so likely first impression coming out. I can probably just go for Hurricane pretty safely. I don't care if they go to Heatran. It will give them hazards, but I can go to Gliscor. Ideally, I get this damage off, I do nice. Because now I get to know what set they are. They're leftovers, so yeah. Since they're not Fire MZ on this, I can go to Gliscor here and just trade hazards with them. That seems okay with me. Noivern's actually a viable win con here. I can go for U-turn here. I don't think they would be faster than me. Actually, they can't be. What am I saying? I could go to Mawile, but Mawile's really good, so I think I go to Tang. As they go for Banded Woodhammer. Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't have Mawile take that hit. That would have been bad. I feel like Noivern dies to this, so that's kind of bad too. What do I do about this? I could just stay in and have this thing die, but they take a ton of damage. That's probably what I should do. I'll just give it to them. And then I'll go to Noivern here, and I'm thinking what I do is click U-turn. They're gonna go out onto the Heatran. No, I should Hurricane. Yeah, I should Hurricane. Like, it's really not worth it letting them Woodhammer something else. I'll go to Empoleon here on the Lava Plume. No burn. Pretty lucky on my end. What I can do here is just throw off a knockoff. I don't really care if they stay in, because like that's good damage for late game Hurricane. I need to get in Mawile more. That's like the mistake I'm making. How do I get in Mawile? Curious, who are they going to switch in here? I would think they go Tapu Fini, right? That would make a lot of sense. I can just respond with Koko. They go Gren. Okay, that's really interesting. I knock off Specs. That's actually really good for me. I'm going to Toxic this too. What? Are you going to get up Spikes? No, that's not going to do anything. And if I get the Toxic off, which I do, this is such a huge win condition, dude. Why? I mean, I'll take it. I'll go for Scald here as they go for Spikes. I'm able to wear them down. I still have Defog on Koko. Let's click Scald again, as they give me that. Okay, so they're going to go out into the Medicham here and blow something away, that's for sure. I'm actually really happy about that. Like, I don't know why they gave me that damage, but I need to defog. That's the main thing right here. So I can defog using Koko in front of maybe Fini, or perhaps Heatran or Golisopod, one of those. Medicham comes in. I can Aqua Jet here if I want damage. I actually think that's what I should do. Aqua Jet for damage, then go Koko. That seems like a good play. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because that puts it in range of Thunderbolt. Yeah, so I take a lot of damage coming in, but I can click Thunderbolt here and do a lot of work. Let me just make sure that this dies, because Koko is like my best win condition right now. Tapu Koko against Medicham. I feel like it'll die. That'll die, okay, good. So let's go right for Thunderbolt. I get a crit as it comes in, so I get to preserve my Z move, which could actually be really big later. Okay, I'm burning it here. Yeah, I can't risk Koko. Koko wins this game for me in the best case scenario. If Tapu Bulu comes out after, I think I just use my Noivern as the switch in, and then get in Mega Mawile after. Yeah, this is very winnable, but I need to keep Tapu Koko around. We know that was choice band, so they have double choice band, by the way. Triple choice, really interesting. So I think they're trying to bait me here to stay on the first impression. So I'm going to go to Noivern. Yeah, because I can't let Koko take any damage. It's not worth it. So now what I can do is just Hurricane and pick off something assuming I hit. Or get great damage on Finny. Like, I would love this for Mega Mawile T-Punch. I do hit as it comes in, so that's really lucky. Do I test the waters by trying to hit 2? Or I go to, like, what's the other option, I guess? Like, Mawile? Mawile's not a bad play, because I could defog for this later and probably use it to spam Hurricane. I don't know what to do, because if I Hurricane, I can get in Mawile after. But I could also go hard Mawile here on... But they could click a Water-type move. Ah, this is tough, because if my Mawile gets 2-hit KO'd by this, I don't know what I do from there. But I feel like I need to keep Noivern, just due to how good Hurricane is. Yeah, I'm gonna go Mawile. Okay, they have Moonblast, good. I was afraid they would have something better to hit me with. I can just click Thunder Punch here. That'll be able to knock out Finny. And I get to keep my Noivern in the back. Obviously, I need to defog for it, I'll live that. And I'm able to get rid of that Pokemon. Beautiful. So that's actually so nice. Yeah, so now if I defog for Noivern, which I can easily do, I would have to hit Hurricanes to win though, which is really scary to think about. Is it worth keeping this? Or do I go Gliscor here? No, I just Sucker Punch. As they go for BP, that's okay. So I go to Coco here. I think I Thunderbolt first, and then I click Defog. Actually, no, wait a minute. That's a bad play, right? Because if they sack Golisopod come back in, I can't switch out because, yeah, I have to Defog now. Because I will take hazard damage coming back in, and they can knock me out with a Fake Out plus a Bullet Punch. I have to Defog. And then go for the Noivern. Okay, they don't have Ice Punch, though. I can tell because of the fact that they have all this priority. So, yeah, they don't have Ice Punch on that set. It's probably Zen. I think it's actually worth it to get up rocks here as they go right for that. That's fine. I think I sack off Coco, then go Noivern. Woodhammer. I go to Noivern here. I click Hurricane. I need to hit. If I hit, then I think I win. Because what happens is they have to go Medi after. I just go to Gliscor. Even if they double out, I'm pretty sure that I can just... Actually, if they double out, they could win. But let's first see if I hit this. Because it comes down to a 50-50, I think, if I do hit this attack. I have hit multiple Hurricanes in this video. I don't think sacking Golisopod will do anything for them. If they sack Golisopod, then go Medicham, it still comes down to the double switch, I think, because I could get a Noivern. Unless I'm missing some factor here. They sack Golisopod, then go to Medicham. I obviously go Gliscor. If they stay in... And then, yeah, if I okay, I do hit the Hurricane and knock out Bulu. That's great. So they go to Medicham here, obviously. And I think it comes down to whether they double switch out or not. Yeah, there's the Medicham. I think I'm going to make the safer play to go Gliscor here. If they double switch out, though, I'm going to be so sad. Do I call the double switch? Or do I go... I'm going to go Gliscor. Okay, let's think about this. If I stay in and they knock me out, obviously I just lose, right? But if I were to switch out onto Gliscor and they stay in, assuming they can't 2-hit KO me, which I don't think they can, would Golisopod get 2-hit KO'd by Earthquake? I don't know if it would or not. Oh wait, it has emergency exit, right? I don't have to care about that. Okay, I'll go to Gliscor here. I gotta really hope they don't double out. Actually, wait a minute. Even if they do double out, couldn't I just... Okay, that did a lot. That's a problem. That did more than I thought. Yeah, I was thinking I could Earthquake it, get it out of there, and then Medicham has to come back in, right? But that did way too much. That might just be game on its own, then. I'll try to Roost. Oh, it just straight up knocked me out. Yeah, GG, man. I was thinking... I thought about the scenario for a bit. What I was thinking was, if they go out into Golisopod on the Gliscor, they're forced out due to emergency exit. And then they would have to go back to Medicham, which wouldn't give them anything, right? But I guess Zen Headbutt just blows Gliscor away, so I'll be right back. Okay, tough game one, but there's still time to turn things around right now. I'm curious as to what they're going to lead with. Probably the Lando. So I'll lead Gliscor. Chansey. Just get up rocks. So that means this is probably the Rocker, and it's probably not on the Lando. That's what this tells me. Maybe Landorus is Choice Scarf. So I think I got a Brox here, then I U-turn immediately into my Empoleon. Because I can use AV Tank to help take on Magearna, and I do have speed control for Shift Gear using Scarf Noivern Flamethrower. So I don't really have to mind that too much. They hard to withdraw to Tapu Koko on Gliscor. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna switch out on this. I think their Specs HP Ice and trying to bait me here. Like what? Yeah, they're definitely HBIs. I don't know if that's specs or not, but I don't think my Earthquake would kill them anyway. And I do want to keep my Gliscor, so I'm going to throw out an HBIs right here, as I'm expecting Lando to come in for hazards. The crit makes it so that I think I'm not going to be at full when I come back in, but I should still be healthy enough for the Magearna. Watch that bit of damage matter. Because it's a third, right? So I'll be just short of full health. They should go to Chansey, but they might go to Lando, which is why I HBI'd. Because like catching that would be so good. And if they go to Lando, I'll go right back to Gliscor. I can't let Tangrowth take damage because it's my Magearna check. Yeah, they go Lando. I'm glad I clicked HBIs, because that's good damage for Mawile. Yeah, I do like 67. They do, actually, because they showed leftovers, I'm going to stay in. Yeah, they click U-turn, that's fine. I don't know who's coming in, but I honestly don't care. Like, I can regenerate this later, but I honestly think that just staying in and throwing off another hit's pretty free here. And if they go Hawlucha, that's fine, because I have Tapu Koko on this team. Like, I haven't used Tapu Koko in so long, and I swear every time I run into Hawlucha, I end up losing. So Magearna comes out. I want to calc this damage. That's definitely not Assault Vest. I'm going to go to Empoleon here, as they click Focus Blast, and it does so much. Yikes. Can they hit 2 of them, though? That's the thing. No, they can't. I'm going to Scald. Nobody hits 2. Get out of here. Maybe they have Thunderbolt too. I doubt it. They'd probably like Shift Gear, Flurkin, and Focus Blast Ice Beam. That's what I would expect anyway. We'll go for Scald. I don't think they're going to hit 2. Like, I don't think Tangrowth can actually come back in at that percentage. That's the thing. I need to regenerate it one more time. And honestly, Empoleon's a more expendable Pokemon here, so I don't mind this. They actually Shift Gear up. Okay. I mean, I still have Scarf Noivern, and I think Aqua Jet should put you in range of Flamethrower. Yeah, I think Flamethrower does that. So let's go Noivern here. I love this, they're Electrium, okay. So I'll click Flamethrower here. It is able to knock out the Magearna, beautiful. So Scarf Noivern coming through right there. Very happy about that. That was actually a big win condition for them. I don't know why they played it so recklessly, but I do think that it makes my Tangrowth a lot more expendable now. Because it doesn't really stop anything else. Maybe it doesn't stop Swoobat at all. So Chansey hits the field here. My best play is, I think, just... honestly, Hard Mawile is not a bad play. Yeah, because they're going to go for hazards, and now I get to force a kill with Play Rough. Please hit? Okay, good. Because, like, even after hazards, Tapu Koko still takes the hit from Hawlucha, so that's okay. I'm glad to see Scarf Noivern actually get that speed control off. So out comes Tapu Koko. We've already established, I think, this thing is Choice Scarf. Or, I mean, Choice Specs, but I don't know the 18% roll. Maybe what I do is I just go to Gliscor. Although if they click HBIs into that, that could be a bit annoying. Although it's like really expendable here. It's just here for this basically, so I'll throw it out. They've shown Volt Switch. I don't think they're U-turn. Yeah, they try to go for Thunderbolt, but that doesn't work out for them. Now what I can do is just U-turn. As they actually reveal to be not locked in. Okay, I'll go to Tangrowth. What I want to do right now is just click... I want to say Earthquake. Although Knockoff is a good play too. I'm going to go for Knockoff. I want to see what this thing is. Because the Magearna is Z. I'm really intrigued about what this is. Is it like a Metronome? What else do they run? It hasn't shown leftovers. We've seen Z on Magearna. What is this thing? Magnet? Like Magnet Taunt Coco? That thing's like 2018. Yeah, but the key right here is don't let Coco take damage, and I should be fine this game. Because every time I get a Mawile, I just get a kill. And as long as Coco's in the back, that stops both their win conditions, being Hawlucha and Swoobat. Unless there's Swords Dance Poison Jab. That could be like the one way they could clutch this out. But nobody runs Poison Jab. They always run like Substitute or Roost or something like that. They're usually Sub SD or Roost SD. This guy's really debating here. I definitely regret not just Earthquaking there. I don't know what I was thinking. Because Gliscor was only here for this, like I mentioned. Let's see what they go to. What did I click again? Did I click Knockoff or HBIs? I clicked Knockoff, but this thing got its seed a little bit too early. +2 defense. I feel like Mawile still blows this away. Yeah, this is still gonna get blown away by Electric Train boosted Thunder Punch. What? Even if you Roost here. Okay, they go for Sub. It definitely has Roost, right? It's Sub, Combined, Roost, Stored Power, so I'll just spam Play Rough now. Okay, that did a lot, so it wasn't roost. But that's fine. Because now what? Zeus comes back in, right? I need to keep this for the Mawile, actually, so I'm going to switch it out into Gliscor. As they click Volt Switch, doesn't do anything for them. Yeah, I think I need to use Knockoff plus Mawile to actually beat the Chansey, so I gotta be careful. So they kill me there. I go to Tang. And click HP Ice. I think they're gonna go to Hawlucha finally here. Yeah, they Volt Switch out. I'm expecting Hawlucha. No, they go to Chansey, which I did mention I need a knockoff for my Mawile, so that's gonna be big. Because I can't actually kill this without the knockoff, so I need to make sure that... Okay, they go to Hawlucha there. So I've kept a Pokemon just for this. I need to hope that it actually beats it. And then I think I have a guarantee. Yeah, they Swords Dance. Are you really Poison Jab? Don't be Poison Jab. They have Stone Edge, but I do live +2 Stone Edge with this, so I don't think that mattered. I'll just U-turn into Tang on that. Click Knockoff here. And then all I have to do is not miss Player Off and the game is mine. So there's that. I guess I should keep Noivern just because it might actually be able to revenge Coco reliably. I can just spam Earthquake. I don't really care what they do. Like, they're gonna get a faster soft boiled off, and as long as I hit Player Off, I win. Yeah, so this has the speed. All I need to do is not miss Mawile. That's your only job. Thank you, that'll kill. That was scary. Yeah, like, I kept Mawile just for the Chansey, so that should be game in my favor. Lots of scary sweepers. Like, you have a ton of threats, like Swoobat, Magearna, and then Hawlucha, and then you just have Chansey chilling in the back in case the factors for that are eliminated. It's really scary. I guess if they're Roost, my best play is technically just its Player Off. Yeah, because that doesn't matter. I can still go to this here, and we know this is not Z, so all I have to do is Thunderbolt. That shouldn't matter. Like, it'll still be in range of Noivern at the end of the day. Yeah, like, I should be able to beat this 1v1. Just because they're wasting so many Roosts already, and I don't have to use any. Should I defog for Noivern? No, that's not going to be useful. Dude, what are you doing? Yeah, I beat this 1v1 because of Roost PP. All I have to do is make sure I'm not in range of a crit, and then I win. Like, even though they have more Thunderbolts, because I have more... I think I have enough Thunderbolts to make sure that they have to Roost enough. Yeah, okay, that's a game. Because even if I lose the tie right here, then I'm fine. Yeah. Because that's still Noivern range. Got Roost up. As they click Thunderbolt. There was no roll where they killed me, I don't think. Okay, they kill me. Actually, they don't kill me. Wow. I mean, like, that was Noivern range anyway. So, like, I really want them to kill me. Please, just do. Yeah, they're nearly out of Roost. So I'm just going to Roost up again. And then continue Thunderbolting. Let's see. That's in range of Noivern if they kill me here. Yeah, and there it is. So that was always going to be my 1v1, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have another game right here. Something tells me I'm not going to have quite as much fun with this game as I did with the other two. The first two were really fun. I really enjoyed the first one in particular. I had to think a lot for that. I still lost, unfortunately. I mean, Mega Mawile does really well right here, but I feel like I just lose to Calm Mind, Acid Armor, Uniclus, so... Kinda lame. They lead Chansey to get up Hazards right away. I guess I'll do the same and then just try to kill everything with Mawile. It's really all I can do right here. No, they actually withdraw to Magearna. I'm gonna go to Tapu Koko and then U-turn. I don't think they're gonna stay in. In case I'm Z Wild Charge, they shouldn't stay in. Look, you have Chansey and Hippo. Yeah, you don't stay in. So now I can go to Gliscor and get up these rocks. Nice, nice. I really value these. This one's gonna be really annoying though. Yeah, because they go hard Scarm every time. And like, let's head up this is Helmet first. I need to know. I hope it's Shed Shell, but it is Helmet. That's really bad. I'll go to Noivern here, and I think I'll just U-turn. I doubt they stay in. Probably Chansey coming back in, right? Like, what if I'm Fire MZ? That would be so bad for you. They really just stayed in. It's such a bad play. Just a spike. Like, what was the value there? You're risking one of you're pretty much your only Mega Mawile response just for spikes. I really wish I was a Fire MZ to punish that, but what can you do? I'll take the knockoff on this. They probably pivot to Latias here. Oh, they just give me the Pokemon, okay. Well, I guess I'll take it. I'll go to Gliscor here and once again try to get up my hazards. So what's their rocks on? Probably Hippo, right? Yeah, I really don't agree with just letting Skarmory take that damage. Well, potentially just die there, mainly. They go to Hippo. So this is definitely going to go for, what, Stealth Rocks? I'll just U-turn. If they go for Rocks, I can't afford to have both of them up. Yes, they do go for Rocks, so it's going to be... I have to defog later. That's the main thing here. I'll just click Knockoff. As they go for Toxic, but I get rid of Lefties, which could be useful. We'll Knockoff again. As the Lottie comes in, and I'll just defog here. I don't think this can sweep me out, right? Just because Mega Mawile's still in the back. And Sand ends this turn, so I don't have to take any Sandstorm chip. Yes, they go for Thunderbolt. Doesn't do too much at all. I can just defog all their hazards here, and that's going to be really nice. Yep, I'm able to get my defog going as they just recover up. That's fine. I'll go for a U-turn here. I'm still not going to go Mega Mawile. I'm going to go out into my... Who do I go to? Probably Empoleon. On the Surf. Yeah, I can't allow anything else to take damage, and I think I just throw off Toxic. If they stay in, and I missed the top, okay, good, I hit. They probably have Heal Bell on Chansey, but that's still okay. So Thunderbolt didn't even kill me, which is funny. Go for Scald here as they go to Magearna and get burnt. That's really nice. So they're going to make it a priority to get that Volts, but that Heal Bell off. Go for Knockoff here. I think I'm faster. Actually, no, I'm definitely not faster. I think I'll knock off anyway. As they go to Chansey, this is exactly what I wanted. I can finally get in Mawile here and start to do something. This has been a very uneventful game. Yep, there's the Soft Boil, that's fine. Now I have to like predict, who do I call coming in? The Hippo or the Skarm? Probably the Skarm, so I'll go for T-Punch. As yeah, I'm able to like blow that away. I'm not even going to risk accuracy, I'm just going to T-Punch again. Yeah, Hippo comes in, I really don't care, like, that's fine. Go to Gliscor here. On the Earthquake. Also U-turn here is a good play, but they just decide to stay in. I'll go to Empoleon expecting... They're gonna go to Chansey here, I think. I can't let the Skarm recover. Maybe I just Scald. Scald is fine, because that could actually open up the door for Mega Mawile if they stay in. Defog, Spikes, Roost, Brave Bird, or Whirlwind? One of the two. Yeah, they do stay in. Could I burn it? There we go. So I'm 2 for 2 for burns, which is really nice. I have a feeling this is where Chansey comes back in. But I just Scald anyway, because I can't let it soft-boiled. Okay, yeah, I think Mega Mawile can just win this. Assuming I just don't outright lose to Reuniclus, but we'll see. So I guess they're going to Heal Bell here, right? I'll go to Tapu Koko. As they just S-Toss, I can roost that damage off. They go for Toxic, that's fine, I can defog here. On the S-Toss, and then now what I can do is I can just U-turn. Who do I U-turn to? Like, Mawile's the key, obviously. That's the Pokemon that's going to win me this game, so I don't split that in here. I go to Gliscor. On the Soft Boil, that's okay. I think I click U-turn calling Skarm. Yeah, I can't let that Soft Boil, that would be a choke. So now I can go to Mawile and safely just Thunder Punch something. Okay, this is great. Yeah, they give that to me. That's amazing. So now I guess Reuniclus comes in. I might have to hack through Double Dance Reuniclus, which is really annoying. Is that actually their only play here? Because this dies to Fire Fang. What? Hello? Dude? This is a Mega Mawile. Oh, it didn't die, but they DC'd. Alright, I'll be right back if they decide to come back, but what happened right there? They clicked Calm Mind, but then they got burned. But like, I still outspeed them. Alright, I'll be right back if they come back, or else I'll get another game. So the guy did not come back, which I'm very pleased with, because I was really scared about Double Dance Reuniclus being able to win, but maybe he just wasn't Double Dance, I have no idea, but what I want to do here is lead off with my Noivern against Garchomp. Perfect. And they shouldn't stay in, so I'll go right for U-turn. I'm expecting Diancie or Ferrothorn. Like, already losing Garchomp, yeah, they go to Ferrothorn. Good play. Good pivot for sure. I think I can take this chance to get in Mega Mawile, and I want to say Fire Fang immediately to the play. I don't think it would go hard Garchomp on this. I could call that. No, it's not worth calling. Yeah, they make the play, but it really wasn't worth predicting in my opinion. I'll go to Gliscor here. Like, losing Mega Mawile or having to take a Leech Seed and Iron Barbs for no damage would be a lot worse than what I'm in right now. So I'll go for Rocks here. They're probably Swords Dance Z move. It's either that or they hard withdraw to Keldeo on my Rocks. Yeah, so they go to Keld here. I do have a Tangrowth just to take this on. I think Gliscor can take on Magnezone just fine. I can use Tangrowth for Keldeo. Ooh, good double. Okay, I can definitely appreciate a play like that. We'll go to Tapu Koko here. I have a feeling Hurricane is coming out. They're going to eventually just attack what's in front of them. And I think this is that turn. Yeah, there's the Hurricane. So I get that right. And now what I can do is just click U-turn. I find it very unlikely that they stay in when they have Garchomp and Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn should be coming in. They go to Garchomp, so they make the more offensive pivot, which is a good play for sure. I like the idea of actually going Tangrowth and throwing off HP Ice. Because while it could make me a little bit weaker to Keldeo, if they do something stupid, then I can just knock them out. I don't know what they thought I was clicking there, but I'll take it. Tornadus comes in. So Tornadus is a bit of an issue now, but I also have Empoleon, so I don't have to like try to dodge with Koko or anything. They click Hurricane and miss there. A little bit unfortunate for them. I'll click Knockoff this time. The Z was probably Chomp, so they click Knockoff too, so I got rid of Helmet in exchange for my lefties. Probably better for them. I can click Scald now. As U-turn comes out, that's okay. Let's see who comes in. Zone. Zone is fine. I am trapped in here, of course. I'll just click Jet for a bit of chip before they knock me out. I was thinking about not clicking the Jet just in case Volt Switch didn't kill, but I didn't know their item, so I figured the Jet chip would be more useful, just in case it's good damage for Mawile, right? So here I can just bring in Mawile and claim one, I think. I do like that play, but I also like the play of going Koko and roosting. Yep, as Ferrothorn comes in, really obvious switching by them. I can simply click U-turn here, and I think what I want to do is bring in my Gliscor. Yeah, Gliscor is smart. Assuming they stay in, of course, which they should, obviously. They should click Leech Seed, I guess. That's what I would do. So I get my U-turn off. Do I go to Gliscor or Tang? I do like the Tang play I'm trying to knock off, potentially. Let's try that. As they go for spikes, okay, that's annoying. Click knockoff. Gotta plug in my computer. So they actually give me the item. Okay, I'll take it. No leftovers for that. That's really good. And I think here what I can do is I can just spam HP Ice. As they go hard Keld. I don't know why they went hard Keld, but I'll Giga Drain this turn. Yeah, why hard Keld, dude? What? What did that give you? So confused. Why did they go hard Keldeo? To like get in Torn after? That's all I could think of. But even if you do that, like, I don't think that's going to be game defining or anything. Like, as long as I have Mawile, I think I'm okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, they go to Torn, so, I mean, I could have called that, but... So the thing is, did I reset my Koko? I did, didn't I? I did, but I still don't feel comfortable switching it in right now. I think I'm going to click Hurricane. Ferrothorn's item is not there anymore. That's what makes me, like, so nervous about going Koko, because it could just outright win on its own. I think I go Gliscor here. As they click U-turn. Yeah, I should have stayed in, man. I should have just made the call that they weren't going to Hurricane. Because now they get to get in the Keldeo again, and... At least if, like, the moment Keldeo attacks, at least I know what its item is, but if their Choice Specs and 2-hit KO my Tangrowth on switching, that's going to be really tough. This guy goes down to timer, like, every turn. Yeah, Keldeo comes in. This is only the 4th game of the video, I just realized that's kind of interesting. I go to Tang. They click Hydro Pump and it's Choice Scarf. Okay, good information. Noivern is speed control for that. What I can do here is simply click HP Ice. On the Tornadus. Hurricane doesn't kill me, so I can HP Ice again. I don't think no investment Hurricane can do that damage. Yeah, so they U-turn. But like, who's coming in here? Diancie? Ferrothorn. That's amazing for Tapu Koko. I really value that. I think I could just click Earthquake a few. Actually, I should spam HP Ice in case Tornadus. They try to lead sheet, but I would never let this recover. That would be the one way I lose. Yeah, I think I just take whatever damage I can get, then try to go for Tapu Koko. No, I'm not letting it recover, dude. Just I'll take the damage if I can get it. They really want to recover this because they see Tapu Koko as the threat. I know it, but I would never let them do that. But yeah, now I'm weak to Keldeo. That's the scary thing. I go to Koko here and click Thunderbolt. They're gonna go to the Koko after and click Scald most likely. I think I have to go hard Noivern and hope they choke and stay in. No, I don't have to hope they choke. I think I can still win even if they don't. But Koko doesn't have too many switch-ins left, so... Why did this come in? I have Z. I don't care if you're Assault Vest, dude. You're still dying. Yeah. So that makes Diancie a bit scarier, I'm not gonna lie, but I still have Gliscor, which is healthy, right? Yeah, it's pretty healthy. Yeah, so Keldeo comes in. I go to Noivern here. As they click Surf, and I'm gonna really hope I hit the Hurricane. This might end up being... They really choked away the win condition. Like, you should always go Diancie there. That's just a bad play. I'll hope this lives. I think it actually will. Like, why wouldn't you? Okay, they still sack that off. What? I think I'm good. Because Tornadus comes in and dies to Sucker Punch. Diancie comes in and Sucker Punch puts it in range of Koko, I think. Yeah, I think I win. Because I just bring this in and Thunderbolt twice. So, like, despite the fact that I missed Hurricane, I don't know why they just left in Keldeo. I think if they switch it out, they're fine. But they just put themselves in a horrible spot against Koko. This should kill. Like, it's Mega Evolved now, so... Yeah, that'll die, as will Tornadus. And I think we'll end things off right there. 4 games Showdown live, but I think we did hit 30 minutes. They were all really long games. So yeah, that'll be able to knock out the Tornadus. And that should be GG. Yeah, so 3-1 live. I did hope you all enjoyed. You can find the team down below in the description. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Later.